Taking a look at a press briefing news coming out from a press briefing last week, the new CEO of the exchange, indicating that they're looking to introduce derivative products on the exchange. Do you think that the market in Nigeria is ready for these kind of products?
Yes, Samantha, at the moment, the problem investors have always have about the market is that the market is not so deep. So they are trying to deepen the market so that we can get more companies listed. And they are trying to bring in technocrats and men that have worked in some of these organizations before. If you look at this, establish some boards, also some committee also to look into this product area. And you have the Shell Pension Committee board, that is Mrs. Yemi Ayeni, she's there also on the board. We have Bismarck Ruwan, who also is on the board. We have Dorothy Ofon, also a senior advocate of Nigeria, is on the board. So it is. We have the representative of the stockbroking firm also on the board. This is a very good decision in ways to move up the market forward, to deepen the market, to have product, they have listing development, market operation. And also they want to look at area of market and technology, another area that could help enhance the market gateway. But I think they are more interested mostly in deepening the market. Maybe we have more multinational listing on the market.
Is this the right way to go about deepening the market though? Because what about the understanding of sophisticated products like derivatives on the ground?
Well, if you look at what they said about that, they said it's going to be a 5 years time, a 5 years goal. So they are not going to bring in all of this product immediately. They want to try to introduce one product every year for the next 5 years. So if you look at that, you see that it's not that they are trying to rush up a lot of product into the market. They are trying to gradually introduce product into the market to deepen the market. I think with a lot of education and what these products are like, we have always complained in this market that if you look at the depth of the Nigerian market at the moment, you only have mostly the equity, and even the bond market is not really patronized by those that should have, like the other companies, because most of the bond market is being run by the government. So they are trying to deepen all these things so that we have more participation in and introduce other products.
Now, news just out that the Federal High Court of Lagos has nullified the removal of the former DG by the Securities and Exchange Commission last year, August, and awarded damages of 500 million. The decision was called irrational and hasty. What does this mean for transparency in light of the fact that we have a new era of management coming into the exchange now?
Well, Samantha, it's not really a bad news if you look at it, and you're looking in it. It's trying to give the market, it's trying to give investors a little bit of confidence, because you know that your rights will not be trampled upon, and you can easily get justice. And not to forget that the Securities and Exchange Commission also have appealed against this very decision, so it's going to go to the appeal court. And when you look at the judgment, you saw most of the word used there: harsh, irrational, bad faith. Nigeria is a country of rule of law and not of rulers. And so the damages of 500 million. But the good thing about the decision did not notify the board that had already been on board on the exchange already. So it only said that our removal was illegal, but it did not say that she will be reinstated. So it gave room for a lot of reconciliation on how to move the market forward and how to the market. I don't think this decision will have a major impact on the market that much, because it's purely a decision between the Securities and Exchange Commission and Ndidi Onyekereke. And you shouldn't forget that she was actually supposed to relinquish her position, but it was just that she was sacked before that time. So we are not going to have any issue that has to do with the leadership of the exchange. So that will actually not be a problem to the market.
Muktar, then let's turn our attention to the equity market and some of the stocks that have been rallying. Con Oil posting strong gains on Friday, up 5%. It did release its full year results. Turnover flat for 2010. Profit after tax rising about 20%. But looking at its first quarter results, a strong performance there. 77% increase in turnover, and profit after tax up 713%. Is this a stock that you'd be buying into, given this strong trend we're seeing?
Well, when you look at the result that came out from the market from this stock, you should say it's a stock that investors will surely be looking at, because for a stock that is selling below 40 naira, giving a dividend of 1 naira 20 kobo, I think it's not a bad one. But when you look at the sector that he's playing in, you could say it's a relatively average performance, because when you look at that, Owando just gave 3 naira and a dividend of the bonus of 144. Then you look at Mobi paid 9 naira 50 kobo. Then you look at Total also paid about 9 naira too. So when you look at even all these sectors, those companies that have brought out their result, you could look at it and you say that corn oil result at the moment is paying the lowest. But when you look at the price, then you will now say, okay, when relative to the price, corn oil at the moment is the cheapest because it's selling below 40. And all these ones are selling, like Owando is selling for 54 naira. Then Mobi is selling for 100 and something naira. So when you look at that, you could maybe say, okay, I can take position in corn oil. And when you look at the third quarter result, you show me that that's a stock to watch.
What are your expectations for trade today ahead of the Monetary Policy Committee meeting tomorrow?
Well, I don't expect anything to change, Mobi, because investors are actually doing a high selling of the stock, like profit taking last week. So I don't expect it to change. Mostly, some of them want to sell off to look at what the decision of the monetary policy will be saying by tomorrow. And so by that, they will now begin to pick in their entry point. Most of them have gotten to their exit point. Now they want to see what pronouncement will come from the monetary policy, whether it's going to help the market. If it's going to help the market, some investors will begin to take position. But if it is not going to be of so much effect to the market, you still see a situation whereby people will still sit down and watch a little and see some of these stocks that they are looking to take position go a little bit down, and then they can enter.